Elboy just now told everyone in his last video that he's been demonetized. He said he's not doing any more videos because what's the point? That's what he said. I mean, I can name 50 points, but I understand what he's saying. He's saying, what's the point? I ain't going to get paid for him. So, and it's important that the only reason why I want to talk about this too is because he's a fellow content creator. Same concerns as me and Lou Valentino, who's just now on our Twitch stream last night. He has the same concerns as all of us, man. When you see this happening, oh Lord, it's not a good feeling. I'm gonna tell you the main reason why it's not a good feeling. Some people play real loose when it comes to YouTube. Some people don't care. I'm talking about content creators. Some content creators do not give a damn. They don't care about the rules at all. They don't. Rules? What rules? I'll put anything on this joint because they haven't been dinged yet, or maybe they haven't gotten big enough yet. I don't know, but I've seen big channels like Fresh and Fit. Fresh and Fit was one of them channels that thought that they was untouchable, and they was just doing whatever the hell they wanted to do. They was being hella racist. But if that's what you want to do on your channel, hey, do what you want to do. But you know the rules. You know the rules on YouTube. You can't be outwardly racist. You gotta be quietly racist. You gotta be, shh, you gotta keep it on the hush. But they was being extremely disrespectful to women and all these other things, but that's how they built their brand. They built their channel by disrespecting women. These are y'all sons, grandsons out there who love Fresh and Fit, and all they do is just disrespect women. Love them. Oh, that's not all they do. They also teach the young guys how to get to that bag so that they can impress the right bees and they teach them how to be a real man. That's what's out there right now. That's the only reason why I'm starting to be a lot more vocal about who I am and what I represent, rather than being more vocal about what other people are and what they represent. I don't know what Fresh Fit represent, but I do know that in comparison, Mr. Elboy actually was extremely careful over his channels, trying to tell you. This guy was able to grow his channel to almost 900,000 subscribers extremely fast. He pays attention to a lot of things. Very intelligent dude. Mr. Elboy is extremely intelligent. When we very first started doing our reactions on this channel, when we started doing reactions, January 21st, 2020, Red Man was our very first one. I saw that No Life Shaq was in the game of reaction. King Blitz was in the game of reaction. Doc Rich, Stevie Knight, Knox Hill. It was a lot of, like, those guys they was running reactions at that time. Shaq is still the GOAT of reactions. He's the absolute GOAT of reactions. There's nobody better than Shaq when it comes to reactions. Y'all may not like the type of stuff that he react to, but this dude is like that when it comes to reactions. And I ain't meat riding him or nothing. I think that he's an extremely genuine dude. He's extremely genuine. And plus, we kind of have a little bond that he don't know about, because I learned how to do things on this channel by watching Shaq's channel and by watching Doc Rich's channel. Yeah, just by watching these guys. They was doing this first. Art of Kick, they was doing this first. So I respect the game. Some people don't respect the game of reactions. I look at this as an actual sport, potentially. Like, I'm looking at what it has done for all of our lives. Every single last content creator that I've named, their lives have changed. Their lives have changed. I'm trying to tell you. So I'm learning from these other guys, all these guys that's already doing it. They doing all the rappers and all that other stuff. So we're learning it, and we're trying to do as best we can, you know, with the algorithm and reading our own analytics and trying to pay attention to what we're doing in our community, what they want. We was growing at a nice pace, but then comes this guy, right? This guy comes along, this new reaction channel, and he's extremely proper when he speaks. Sound like he has an English accent. And I believe the nigga from Atlanta. I believe that nigga from Atlanta. And he sounds like he's wearing a bow tie at all times. If you were listening to him over the phone and you didn't, or you was listening to him in a podcast, audio only, and you did not see his face, you would probably think that he was wearing a bow tie and had on some glasses and was sipping on some hot tea while he was talking. That's how his voice sounds. As a matter of fact, very first time I met him, and my bad, bruh. It was all, I was showing love, man. It might have came off like I was cracking on you. I was not. Like I was making fun of him. Nah, I wasn't, bruh. But I told him, man, I asked him, is that your real voice? I don't know. I don't know, bruh. It's like he used it as a cheat code to skip past everybody. But damn his voice, right? It was the professionalism. It was how hard he was going in the paint. Now, I thought that I was going hard. I was posting like 3 or 4 reactions a day. I'm talking about boom, 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 probably 5 on some days. This dude came out the gate posting between like 4 and 9 reactions a day. 4, I'm like, this guy's a machine. Just massive numbers, going hard in the paint, like just going crazy. So of course we saw him because all of that work that he was putting in, he had to be noticed by YouTube immediately. He became a student in the game before a lot of us really became student, because a lot of us was taking it like we were just chilling, we were just cooling, you know what I mean? Yeah, we getting these likes and this, you know what I mean? We getting these views, our channel growing 100,000, 200,000 subscribers, we getting a little bit of money from YouTube, we excited, but really didn't become student of what we were doing. And this guy comes along, Mr. Elboy. His channel is growing super fast. Numbers are going crazy, and of course we had to acknowledge him. We had to acknowledge that, and we talked about his channel in our meeting on many nights. Ask Big Craig, ask Brandon back in those days, ask Joe, ask Mama Kim. It was good to see somebody taking it that serious. Good to see a sense of professionalism, like on that level. But then here's the part though. How can somebody who's that meticulous about running a channel, about doing everything that they're supposed to do, also become victim of the gang of individuals who have been demonetized on this same platform? From what I understand, it was because he was reusing content. That's what I'm hearing. They're saying that he was reusing content. Reusing content can be taken many ways. If it's about reusing somebody else's content, then reaction channels, we have, fair use. We can use their commentary. We can use their videos, their natural videos, their original videos. We can use them. That's the law. As long as we don't just run the video and not interrupt it, we have to talk. So sometimes people will get upset with us if we talk too much, but that's actually the point of a reaction. We have to, in real time, give our real reaction and not just cut on a video and say, here you go, folks. Just watch this. Because if that was the case, you'd go watch it your damn self, right? Well, it'll be the point for us. So if we do that, then yeah, that'll be reusing. But he didn't do that. As a matter of fact, most of the videos that he checked out, he will make them he will make them transparent. I believe he was probably doing music reactions. I want to say he was the very first person doing that. Yeah, doing the transparent box on his videos. Like he had a box down here or something like that of the video he was watching, and he'll make it transparent so you can see through it. That was extremely noticeable. So he was doing everything within his power to follow all of the rules. So when somebody like that is demonetized, imagine how that make me feel, somebody who was not always that meticulous. Or maybe it's him using long form videos and then having those re-edited in smaller portions so that he can represent them as short for the shorts community, because that's 2 different sides of YouTube. It's almost like shorts YouTube is a completely different YouTube than long form YouTube. Like some of those people who find your channel through shorts don't necessarily tie over to your long form videos. It's like they'll see your other short form, but they really won't see your long form unless they click on your name or go to your channel specifically. But I thought we were able to do that. I've seen many people doing it. I see people doing it with podcasts and everything. Like people will post, not podcasts, but people will go live. People will do live streams for hours. And then over the course of the next few days, you'll see the same videos from those live streams posted separately as separate offerings. So I'm just saying, so many people are doing it in certain ways that are legal to do. But if the rules are constantly changed on us, how should that make any content creator feel? So when it comes to what I'm going to talk about on this channel, I just don't know if I'm next. That's a thought. So I not think about that. I choose to focus on other things. Other things like, well, first of all, Mr. Elboy, brother, I'm sorry to hear that your channel was demonetized. I know what that means as a content creator. Not that you should care or not, but we really do show our love to you from the LFR family, man. We hope that everything is fixed and that you not have to wait so long to get your funds back. And I don't know. I just pray that everything works out for you, bro. I pray that everything works out for you, man. And you didn't seem worried. You didn't sound concerned or anything like that in your video. You seem like a very stand-up guy, but that's still a hit. I'm sure. I don't that right there is something. It's something big, man. But you're gonna be all right. If you haven't had a chance to, I don't know if you religious or anything, but if you get a moment, I want you to look at 1 Corinthians 10:13. And I usually, equate it to as nothing new under the sun. God always got your back no matter what. But it says, there have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But God is faithful, who would not suffer you to be tempted above that which you are able, but will make a door for escape so that you will be able to bear it. So although there's a bunch of people going through these things, God always knows how to get you out of it. And then he'll make it better at the end of that. So it's something for us to learn with these things that's happening to you and happening to Lou and happening to Blitz and happening to Stevie. It's like the list is going on and on and on. I shouldn't know so many people who are being demonetized for, and then every single time where we don't know exactly what we're being hit for. Of course, I'm gonna be concerned about that. Keep your head up, big dog. God got you.